What's going on, everybody? This is an updated Toolbox tool review. Updated Toolbox tool review. This has been a big video that I posted quite a while back, but I'm excited to show you the updated version. Got a lot of new tools in here. A couple new stickers, as you can tell. Some people like stickers, some people don't. Honestly, if I could go back, probably would go with the no stickers, but now that I got them on there, I just keep adding to it, right? Since then, I do a lot more mobile, so a lot of this is kind of like a little switch around, but top of the box really ain't got nothing going on. Got a new torque wrench on the way, but this is the 3/8 torque wrenches. I think this is I don't know what brand this is. This was one from Advance Auto when I first started. It got the job done though. I've done quite a few heads and everything else, and knock on Toolbox, they still run. Looking here up at the top, got my breaker bars, snap on, good little set to get. Got a measuring tape, use that every once in a while. Got the snap-on or Blue Point magnet. Keep a couple little extra things in there. Keys to the toolbox, a couple little adapters. Nothing really special here. Long screwdriver bit. Now we come up into here. Let's see what's changed. Oh, this has been a game changer. I've been eyeing this one on the tool truck for a long time. Watched a lot of reviews on it. Seems to be a really good one so far. I'm hooked, honestly. I mean, I used to have to use the old, I don't know if I have it in here. I've used one of these and then like a actual pressure gauge or like a little nipple, but this has changed the game for me. If you're looking into getting a tire pressure gauge, this would be the way to go. Definitely a novelty, don't have to have it, but I like this one a lot. I think the number on it is, who knows. All right, moving on. Got the Allen heads, don't really use this style too much, but when you need them, you need them. Got the 1/4 inch snap-on, little torque wrench. It's pretty good for a few things, mainly plastic parts. Doesn't ever really get up to the torque specs I need. But yeah, got the adjustable Blue Points. Those were in the last video, not gonna do too much on that. A little update on this. This is a cool tool, been eyeing this as well. So this is a soldering, little, I guess you could say like a handle for soldering, but you put your wire in here. Wire goes in here, wire goes in here, and then you thread this up and it shoots the solder out. I waited almost a year for the Matco man to get this for me, just to find out that you have to actually get the little reloads from them too, and I don't know how hard that's gonna be either, so. Yeah, but this is really nice, especially in like tight compartments or something where you do actually need to solder, or maybe a harness, something like that. Rarely do we solder though. Solder and salt don't do too well together. Got a good little punch, starting your holes, snap on. I think that's about it that's updated in this one. Let's move on down to the second drawer. Got pretty much the same pliers set from before. I guess the flush cuts. I don't know if I had those in my last one, but these are little snap-on flush cuts. 786F. Great little set. Jason has the icons. His seem to be doing pretty good too. Only difference is he has to go to Harbor Freight when he needs them. Tool truck comes here. I think that's really the only reason we go to the tool truck. But yeah. See, got the Extendo dikes with the Advance Auto for these. Ran into a couple times when you're in a boat. Say they got the sidewall in there, they got the zip ties up. You can't, like, it's almost like they put these things together and then, it whatnot. But you can go up in there, stick in there, and get that long reach for that. Cut them zip ties. This is a good little tool. Now, if you could come up with a tool to put the zip tie back, that'd be cool. I got like 3 pair of these. It's my favorite pair of needle nose pliers though. Like, dude, you can't beat these. Made in China, Blue Point. Ha! But, dude, Extendo, getting like, if you drop a bolt or something inside of that belly pan, I call it a belly pan, I'm assuming it'd be the belly pan of an outboard. But yeah, say you're working on like carburetor or something, dang needle or screw or something falls in the bottom, you're like, oh, I gotta get that. Going for these long Extendos. Let's see, I think, if you're looking for a pair of oil filter wrenches, or a set of the oil filter wrench, that's the way to go. The Matco oil filter pliers, like them a lot. Yeah. The latest and the greatest, we got the amp meter. I had to get one of those. I do a lot of wiring and whatnot, and sometimes it comes with a fuse rating, sometimes it doesn't, but when I want to know what the fuse size I need, I can put that on there, and I'm actually learning a lot with this now, especially the Southern Light LEDs. They taught me how much amps they actually draw. Those LED light strips are taking on, I think, like 6, 7, 8 amps. That's a lot for LED light strip, if you know what I'm talking about. I got the Snap-on video inspection scope. I use this very rarely. Mainly, I think I got a couple clips that might show you on why I do use these. Say I need to like see if like there's something behind a speaker, like or I want to install a speaker. I'll take out like a cup holder or something. I can stick that scope in there, and then I can see if there's anything behind that wall, how much clearance I have. That's about all I use that for. Never really look inside of a cylinder head or anything like that, because if you got a blown engine, it's blown. I'm not rebuilding it. I got me some new vice grips, Matco. They've been pretty good. I think honestly, if I was going back, I'd just get the vice grip name brand. I mean, they're the same dang thing. Matco pliers, they're all right, a little set. This is cool. This is $4 off New Wire Marine. You can do switch covers, pop them out, put a new one in. This isn't really a tool, I guess you could say, but yeah. Cool little thing if you're looking to do some upgrades to your boat. You can pop the old switch cover out, put a new switch cover in, game changer. Makes your boat look brand new. Well, I think that's about it in that drawer. All right, this drawer's got a lot of new stuff in it. So, updated on this drawer's got probably all the new stuff that I have that wasn't in the last video, that's for sure. Got the split ring pliers, great for doing trim motors, anything to do with the trim assembly, because you're gonna have that split ring on the Yamahas and whatnot. But yeah, that's a good little set. Probably didn't need all 4 of them, I only used really 1, but recommend that for sure. Love this. It's kind of like a little pry bar thingy. I don't really know. I guess you could use it for like clips and all kind of stuff, but what I use it for, and the reason I even bought it, the tool man, he came in, he looked to see what I was doing. There's a Mercury that uses this from the trim rod, and you got that, it's like almost like a little nail you got to pop out. So when you pull that nail out, this is pretty great. And I've tried to break it because I mean, Snap-on warranty, right? But it's held up really good. Had to end up buying more of these. This was in the last video, but great little screwdriver set. This is also a Snap-on, but Phillips and flathead, great for any kind of electrical or anything like that. And it's got the little bar right here that spins, makes it a lot easier if you just turn it without moving that right there. Let's see, the Matco picks went with the purple. I really am digging all the new purple colors they're coming out with. I mean, it's just something different. We're all used to the green, red, and orange, and every once in a while you see blue, but yeah, great pick set. They don't flex like the ones I have from Harbor Freight, so I'm digging these, 10 out of 10. Let's see, another awesome set that I've went ahead and bought 2 sets of these. Little Snap-on screwdrivers. They got the number 2 Phillips, and honestly it's a little bit smaller than number 1, but these have been really good because a lot of times you don't need that, you know, big old screwdriver, and when you're doing things, especially with fiberglass plastic, brittle plastic, this is an awesome little set. Moving on down, we got the Snap-on T-handle Allen wrenches. They're really good. I like these a lot. Just little speed handles. Comes with a sweet little case. That was really what sold me. I like anything. I'm a sucker, man. If it has like a holding tray or anything like that, I really like it. I like tool storage. Been looking into like phone tool storage or doing that. They got the new thing out there. It's like the grid storage. It's really cool. Let's see. I think that's. Oh, got the new pick set. Got the long handle picks. These are really sturdy too. These are great for like O-rings or anything. Say we're doing a winterization on an IO, get those, what is it, the coolant hoses off. This helps a lot. Spray a little silicone spray behind it. That's got the long handles and the short. That's a good set. Once again, sucker for the trays. Came with tray. Woo! Moving on down, lots of new stuff in the old Snap-on drawer at this point. Really have become a big fan of the 12-volt series from Snap-on. The drill, compared to the Milwaukee has definitely put above the Snap-on drill. But main thing I really like about the Snap-on stuff is the double triggers, which is in that box. But got the new quarter Snap-on battery powered ratchet. I like this a lot. It's got just enough. You got to be a little careful with it, especially on plastic and whatnot. 50 pounds torque every time you hit the button. So just know when you get to the end, it is going to grab and it's going to eat. Difference between that one and the Milwaukee, I've used both. The Milwaukee's a little bit faster, but does not have as much torque as that thing does. 90-degree drill, hecka nice. If you have a steering wheel in the way, you can go behind the steering wheel, drill your holes. It just saves you a lot of time not having to pull that steering wheel off to do something simple. So, big fan of this. I think I was watching, what is it? There's a company in New Jersey, I believe, that builds boats, making it Metten Marine. Yeah, and I've watched them use these, and I was like, man, I gotta have that. So it's kind of where I get my tools is from YouTube, so I'll be watching y'all too. The boat guy in Florida actually was using one of these, and I YouTubing it, seen that, I wanted it. A little depressed with how this works though, compared to the Milwaukee. Definitely wish I would went with the Milwaukee. It eats and takes craps compared to this thing. It's a little weak on the side, honestly. Snap-on hole saws I was in the last video. Upgraded the hammers. Got the, I love this new Snap-on yellow. I'm a sucker. If it's that high-vis yellow, dude, it's definitely the ticket. And I'm also trying to like separate my tools too. So like all my mobile stuff, I'm going with the green. And then all this right here, I'm going with the yellow. I was gonna do mobile yellow because it's easier to find, but keeping this stuff clean is probably the only downside. It gets dirty easily. And me doing so much mobile, I'm not really here, so my tools just kind of stay cleaner if they're in the box. But yeah, got both sizes right here. And then this is for the bounce house guy. Got to get Josh a hammer, so that's actually going to Josh, not me. And I really don't think I'll need something this big on the boat. This isn't a tool you can buy. We had to make this. This is for checking pressure on tunes, see if they got any leaks. We put our little leak down tester on it, set it at like 1, 2, 3 PSI. And then if it's dropping, we can usually spray a little bit of water, figure out where it's leaking from. Yeah, you can make you one of these. Working on a lot of pontoons, I find myself using this. So like if you're trying to run a wire through the tubing and whatnot, to get to the second like level of these, like say you're trying to do the nav light, especially on the bimini top, this has came in handy quite a few times on that. I got this for Christmas. This is a Ryobi. It dies like every time I try to use it. I have to like loosen the battery and then or hit it twice. But this is a really cool tool. Mainly, oh, there we go, twists and turns into like that right there. I don't think this thing was 40 bucks, but great for like 2005 Bentley comes in. You already know that dash is going to be brittle as all get out. This right here is not going to break it. So I can kind of just like, you know, do that without having to use a handheld screwdriver, because there's some things you use an impact on, you're just going to destroy it. And that's anything that's been in the sun and salt in a boat, really. Let's see. Drill bits, obviously I've had those in the last video. I'm pretty sure I had my air sander. If I didn't, we'll go ahead and take a clip of that. Great little tool for getting gaskets off and anything else. I like getting these little 3M discs. They just spin off, spin on. I think every mechanic has their own little version of this, but this is just the Gasket Eater 2000. Moving on down, see, most money I've ever spent on a drill bit, $100 for one drill bit. It's a 1/2 inch, lifetime warranty. Why wouldn't you buy it, right? And it drills through steel and everything else. I thought I was gonna use the warranty because I actually bought this when I was doing a trailer job. I had to put a new hitch on. And drilled through the trailer, no issue. I've drilled through multiple trailers since then, no issues. And I've drilled through everything else, and this thing's still as sharp as it was when I got it. So pay for what you get, I guess. And probably the only thing I bought from Matco that was worth crap, other than those pigs. Let's see. Should be in that door. All right, we're coming down to the 1/2 inch slash. You're doing some, probably taking an engine off. This is probably the only time. Engine work, or like taking an engine off the boat, or trailer work. This is about the only time I come into this drawer. And then obviously the only bit I've used out of the whole, I think these are it's T55. The only thing I've ever used in the whole box, and that's for the Yamaha heads. If you're trying to take a valve cover off, or the valve assembly, I don't even know what it is, but yeah, it's the only time I've ever used that. Got that kit for free. Got this little flashlight for Christmas. It's about as useless as they come. Don't use it much, but hey, it's one of those things somebody gives you for one for Christmas, put it in your box. And it's got a foam case. Once again, sucker for the cases. Love the case. Got the punch set from Snap-on. I was using cheap punches and whatnot, but you would be blown away with name brand punches. Like these things take names all day long compared with the other ones. Like getting trim caps off, steering caps off. If I need anything like that, I'm gonna go for one of my punches. Getting the dang on a water pump, getting the Woodruff key out, need the punch set. Still got the 1/2 inch Snap-on ratchet, that's been dang good. Newest thing that I've got, it's gonna be this little kit. I think it was 450 bucks. I've seen another YouTuber had it, talking crap, saying it was just great. It was small, fits into tiny places, and it's powerful, this and that. I like it. Is it as powerful as like the Ingersoll he has? No. Is it as powerful as that Blue Point one I had? No. But I do like the size, and I mean it gets the job done. But I really like these sockets because the people in the video were talking about how great these like shallow sockets work in tight spots, this and that. I have yet to really find where these sockets do any better than anything else. Once again, I'm just not too impressed with what I've gotten from Matco. I wasn't a tool brand, you know, whore or anything like that, like Snap-on. But everything I get from Snap-on seems to work a lot better. I had to get these little Duralast ones right here. Let's see. Shit, I don't think I had these in the last one. This is a pretty cool little tool. If you work on cars, this is what I had to do. I had to rebuild my Ford engine twice because, you know, Ford's great, the Eco Blow. This right here, great. It's like half the size. They fit inside of there, and it's all the way through if you can't see. So that's a cool little Duralast set that I've used only for the Ford. See Crowfoots in everybody's toolbox. I just couldn't justify spending money on Snap-on ones because I've never really used a Crowfoot or never had to use a Crowfoot. So I had a $20 gift thing for Advance Auto or something like that, and these were like $19. So bought them, tried to use them. I still don't really know what these are used for because I haven't needed one time. Maybe y'all could put in the comments below and say, hey, those things right there are great for X, Y, and Z, and then maybe I'll try to like use it in a different scenario. Adapter set. Once again, I just got the Matco. I'm missing one right now. I'm pretty sure it's warranty. Not a fan. If you can't see, there's a snap ring. Oh, it's on the ground now. That literally just fell off when I went to go use the tool for the first time. So Matco, I don't know what's going on, man, but it just don't seem to be quality tools anymore. And they're the same price. Like the Snap-on was like the same price as that. But anyways, just trying to support my local. I like my guy. Like I think it's you buy your tool. You go on the tool truck too because you like the people that are selling the tools. I really like my Matco, man. Just not really liking the quality of tools. Moving on down, we got a couple other things that y'all haven't seen yet. Just bought this one like last week. The 25-piece mini bit screwdriver set. For some reason, the more electrical I do, the more it seems to be becoming more like computer style stuff. So the screws keep getting smaller, and you like actually mess with circuit boards and stuff now. So it's crazy. But yeah, that's a cool little set. And what I really like about this, it's got that one that pops out and you got those micro, like you could do like work on an Apple computer or whatnot. And then it comes with obviously the little flathead Phillips, but that's what that other kit can do. So I don't really think I'll use those much, but I haven't had to use this yet, but I've had multiple scenarios where I've needed that and then had to like figure out what I was gonna do to get it out or just not even get that job done. So good little kit. Blue Point. Just bought that. Just another. I feel like I have to buy stuff like this like every couple years because these things either break or I lose them. The Snap-on set was like triple the price, but they were lifetime warranty. These are not lifetime warranty, but once again, I really don't find myself using these too much, and if I do, I end up losing it anyway. It's not a big deal, and they're already starting to rust really bad. I guess water, boats, rust. Let's see. Another one. We got the Snap-on fuel pressure kit. Now, I could have bought this tool 3 times in a row if I wouldn't have kept buying them AutoZone ones. The case, we're gonna go ahead and rate that like a 1. But this has been great so far. I've used it, I think 6 months now, and that's about the time that the other ones go out. So I'll give y'all an update to see how long this lasts. I'm sure y'all know what I'm talking about. Fuel pressure gauges just, it doesn't matter, man. It just don't seem to last. I think it's because fuel, anything you put fuel through dries out, and it just dries out the little O-rings and the shraders and everything else. All right. I think that's it. That box. Oh, I'll leave out the lifespan of the public water marine work phones. That either got hit with water or broke them or whatnot. But yeah, we're on phone number 4. That's a good thing. Coming on over to the roll card. If I'm gonna work on a boat, this is the ticket. I'm gonna roll it around. It's got the little go-tos in it. Love, love, love the triggers, man. I think that's what sold me on the 12-volt system or 12-volt Snap-on tools. And then I started buying more and more of them, and I'm learning that like really just stay with the 2 trigger ones. Like that's really all you need. Got a new ratchet, went with the little flex head. I think Hudson actually sold me on this thing because those Mercuries you can get in that bottom cylinder, get that plug out without a wobble or anything. That's cool. Had the Matco ratchet now for a little while. Bought this from them in the Hardee's parking lot. That was a good one. I lost my ratchet, and I was like, man, I really need a ratchet, you know. Dude was at Hardee's getting a biscuit, so was I. Got me a new ratchet. I got 2 of these multimeters from Snap-on now, big fan. I think anybody that went to any trade school, tech school, anything like that, I think this is like the standard one because I've seen it in just about every toolbox review. But great multimeter. Got the DVA with it if you're going back in time and working on them dang 2 strokes and you're trying to see if dang stator or triggers are bad. If you can't tell, we got 2 of the Matco scissors. These are great Christmas presents. Probably the greatest scissors and tool to ever exist. Like, I love these. I just showed you these in his, so I'm not gonna go too into it, but God, that's awesome. Like the plier holder in this, I was off Amazon. Can't go wrong. Channel locks. This is another little Amazon set. It's been pretty great. Allen heads, put them in the impact. Get it done with them Suzukis. They like to go with the Allens in that. And yeah, got my spark plug set up. So if I'm going to do spark plugs, got sockets for each one. That's the newer style Mercury's. Got that's the Yamaha 4060s, kind of like that one right there. Got the old school, which you see that more in the older 2-strokes and whatnot. 5/8 in the truck. Stays on the dash at this point. Got the blue plastic pliers, that was all in there. So yeah, we ain't gotta go through all that. Well, God, heaven sent the Snap-on wobble sockets. Yes, they are very, very expensive. You won't regret it. I honestly, you buy them and you'll thank me later, I'm telling you. Let me know if there's another set online or something that's a lot cheaper that's like exact like this. And when I say that, I mean, this is a worn out one. So this, like, even though I use this like religiously with an impact, it's still not wanting to fall. So if I was to buy like a wobble socket set and I like held it straight up, and if it fell, that's trash. Or how well will they hold up with me using impacts? I'm talking about, I've used even the big impacts on that when safety goggles first, man, because that thing will go flying. 1/4-inch set, still got that. Big fan of wait until we get to the mobile section, you're gonna see a lot of different stuff there too, but Blue Point set, I started buying their Blue Point sockets and whatnot because I tried the Matco sockets and those are at my house now, they're pointless. This has been a great set. It seems to fit everything. Before that, I had the Harbor Freight set. I was just missing so many sockets from it, and they don't really sell the same set anymore. So got this, been really happy with it. I actually own 2 of these now, that same set. Snap-on screwdriver for getting the drain loop screws out. This is a tool nobody talks about. Unclogging pisters, fishing leader, really great. Let's see, I think that's it there. Got my cushion for my knees, yeah. This is a good little roll card. Got the screwdriver set on the side, Harbor Freight. Holds 2 cans. Hudson sold me on that too. Got the carb spray and the heavy duty silicone. What else do you need? I don't think you need anything. All right. Oh, and a headlamp, yeah. Still a big fan. If you're looking for a good headlamp, the Nebo brand, I've had 2 of these now. Never had really any issues. I think my one quit charging because the charging port went out. But other than that, best headlamp you're gonna get. And it's got the magnet on it. Like that a lot. All right, moving on over. So here's the work table. Show you a little bit of that. We'll show more of this in another video if y'all want to see more on that. But we put the carpet here so I didn't mess up any of these newer, nicer gear cases. You know, some people are pretty protective of their stuff. And then here's a little tray. So like say I just took a Woodruff key out or a water pump or base plate or any kind of fittings that go with that lower unit. I put them in that little thing and screw to the table. Make sure I don't lose anything. Josh got me the new Milwaukee pump. Really big fan. Put that on the wall with a mosquito tube so you know where the mechanic here. Oh, came on me. Switch it on me. Did the little tool storage here. Went with the little DeWalt. Jigsaw's been a game changer for cutting out dashes, doing fiberglass. This is also a good one, the multi-tool. Great for cutting out like graphs, squares, anything like that. A lot of people I really haven't seen anybody else with how you could really mount that on the wall without it falling, but I just screwed on one of those pieces of Velcro to it anyways, and that's an easy way to do that. Sawzall, good, you know, impact was kind of boring. Little shelf, Snap-on light I just showed y'all not too long ago in that last video. Big fan, you already know. Moving on down, highly impressed with what these little vacuums can do. I don't know if anybody's got one of these battery powered vacuums yet, but I'm gonna tell you right now, you need one. You didn't know you needed it. Now you do, you need one. Little battery powered fan, gotta have it, skill saw. Stuff that you don't really use too much. Not looking forward to the fan season coming back. I kind of like the heat. We can just turn the heater on in here. You can't really get AC in here though. You gotta know that for a fact. Other than that, man, I think that's it, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I hope you liked the Toolbox Tour review. This is the updated one for a boat mechanic. And yeah, if you like what you saw, like and subscribe. As always, we appreciate it.